Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We are the Hebrew Israelites coming week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, also known as Babylon the Great, according to the Holy Scriptures, as well as to wake up the elect of the nation of Israel. The nation of Israel consists of so-called Native Americans, so-called blacks, and so-called Latinos, and then you have Israelite foreigners that are scattered throughout the four winds of the earth that look like the nation that they've been scattered in. We are sent to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai to proclaim this truth and preach this gospel. Okay, but without that being said, without further ado, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, our teachers. Shalom, peace be unto the brothers out there that are pushing this truth around the world in all righteousness and sincerity. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect scattered abroad, being gravitated to the obedience of truth through the spirit of faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Water, bro. Hey, shalom. While you Hashem, you Aqua, you Buzz, and you few sisters that subscribe to this doctrine that was given through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to our beloved elder apostles on down to the elder bishops and elders and Akim that are pushing this gospel in truth and sincerity today. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto you and your household, man. But hey, again, we're out here speak the words of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's right. What I said, man. To prophesy the downfall of this bitch called America, man. It's right. Scripturally called Babylon the Great, man. The mother of all harlots, man. As well as to wake up the elect of the nation of Israel, man. We're out here, man. We're bringing out the word, man. Whether they were here or forbear, man. We're out here in the public, speaking the words of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. And we'll press that. Yeah, we'll press that scripture. Because again, we're out here in the public, man, letting everybody know, man. Not just the nation of Israel. We're speaking to all the nations, man. Telling the nations of their downfall, what's going to happen to them, as well as what's going to happen to 2/3 of our people if they don't turn to these law, statutes, commandments, man. That's right. Let's go ahead and grab that.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 2. And it says, declare ye among the nations.
Declare ye among the nations, man. And you got Israelites across all the nations, man. You got GMS Holland, you got GMS Australia, GMS Japan, GMS Arabia. You got GMS Canada. GMS Germany. And right here in majority of us are here in America, but we still got brothers all throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Throughout the four winds of the earth, prophesying. And speaking the words of your Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. So we're among the nations, man. Go ahead.
Come. Declare ye among the nations,
right?
And publish,
man. Meaning to make public. Go ahead.
And conceal not.
And conceal not, man. We're not sitting here, like it says, man. They shall not hold their peace day nor night, man. And we're not concealing this truth, man. We ain't putting, a chain on this truth and locking it. No, man, we're letting it be free, man. There ain't no chains around this book, man. To those that can't hear this word, it's like there's chains around it. But other than that, man, you got the prophets out here breaking down what the scriptures mean to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem man. Go ahead, bro.
This book of Psalms, chapter 19. In verse 2, it says, day unto day uttereth knowledge, or like a day unto day uttereth speech.
Right, day unto day uttereth speech, man. The words of the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
And night unto night showeth knowledge.
Right, man. Again, it says that what does it say? It says a priest's lips hold knowledge. And are we not a nation of priests, man? And we're out here speaking the words of the Lord Yahweh Hashem, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
Verse 3, there is no speech, no language where their voice is not heard.
Right, man. I mean, what, man? This truth, this word has gone out to the four corners of the earth, man, in every single nation. Go ahead.
Their line is gone out through all the earth, right? And their words to the end of the world.
And how is that possible? How is it possible for this truth to go out into the four ends of the earth, man? It's through this unicorn, this internet, man. This word is being preached and pushed through the internet. You got YouTube, Odyssey, BitChute, and so on, Rumble, so on and so forth. All these social media platforms, TikTok, you got Facebook, Instagram, so on and so forth. All these social media platforms are pushing this truth, man. As well as you got other camps that are going around into other nations, and spreading the truth about the Israelites, man.
Yeah.
And this word is going out, man. There's no way you can stop it, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai is making it to where this, his word is an immovable force, man. And you can't stop this word. You can't sit there and put a barrier in front of this word, you know? Because at the end of the day, that the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to break through that barrier, man. You know?
All right, I got you. Yeah, let's get that. You can go back to that Jeremiah. Yeah. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 2, and it reads, declare ye among the nations and publish,
right,
and set up a standard.
Set up a standard, man. You know, and that's what we're doing, man. You know, go ahead.
It reads, set up a standard. Okay, and conceal not.
Right.
Say Babylon is taken.
Babylon is taken, man. Go ahead.
Baal is confounded.
Right.
Merodach is broken in pieces.
Right.
Her idols are confounded.
Right.
Her images are broken in pieces.
Keep going.
For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart both man and beast.
Right, man. You know, that's ultimately going into, you know, like Russia, man. You know, Russia coming in and taking America down. But what we're going to start with, we're going to start talking about those chariots, man. You know, and how that the chariots are ultimately an omen of destruction, man. You know? Yeah. Matter of fact, I want to grab that word omen real quick, if we can, in online etymology, you know? Which I'm pretty sure, you know, if I'm not mistaken, it goes into, you know, a prediction, you know, a prophecy, you know? Go ahead and grab that.
Etymology. It says casual event or occurrence supposed to portend good or evil.
Right there.
To give indication of the future.
Right, to give indication of the future, man. Because when we see these chariots, hey, for those that, you know, that understand, you know, matter of fact, let's go to Zechariah 5:1. We'll start right there. You know, and for those that understand, those that have the eyesight to understand and really their ears to hear, hey, guess what, man? When you see these chariots, you know what's coming, man. You know, because again, the destruction of America, the destruction of Babylon is going to be, you know, by way of ICBM nuclear mix with the chariots, man. You know, because when Yahushua comes, he's going to come in the chariots, man. You know, that's right. He says in Revelation 1:7, it says, behold, he coming clouds, and every eye shall see him, man. So in Psalms, it tells you that he makes the clouds his chariots, man. So Yahushua is coming in that fathership, man. You know, the secrets of the scriptures, man. You know, again, this is like you said, if you like I said earlier, man. If you have the eye salve, you know, and the ears to hear, and you be able to understand these things, man. You know, and not too many people are going to be able to understand these things, but nonetheless, this is what's coming, man. We had we were at work. And we seen a triage, maybe a triangle, you know, 3 chariots, man, you know, basically flying overhead, and they literally just appeared in a triangle and disappeared in a triangle, man. You know, and we were sitting, you know, brothers was getting excited, man, you know, because you know, not only is that an omen of destruction, but it's an omen of deliverance, man. That's why I see those chariots, man. You know, so we're looking up, you know, we were getting excited, man. You know, and then a fucking Edomite, man, he wants to sit there and say, you know, that there were satellites, man. And I asked him, I said, hey, I didn't know, you know, I didn't ask him. I said, you know, I didn't know satellites can appear and disappear, man. You know? Right. He started talking about their, you know, the reflection of the sun. Motherfucker, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. There wasn't even no sun out, man. You know? Yeah. So yeah, that's some bullshit, man. The people would think it's any and everything except for, you know, you know what it is, man. You know? That's true. But yeah, man, we're gonna go with Zechariah 5:1 real quick.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 5, verse 1, and it reads, then I turned and lift up mine eyes and look, and behold,
and that's crazy, man. You know, because what happens, bro? When you see a chariot, where is it always? It's right above you, man. You know, it's in the sky, man. You know, so you have to look up to see a chariot, man. You know, and we're gonna grab that in Luke 21:28, but we're gonna go ahead and go deep on this. Go ahead.
It reads, Zechariah 5:1, then I turned and lift up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
A flying roll, you know, because back then, you know, Zechariah, they don't have, back in the ancient times, they don't have the same terminology as we do. UAPs, you know, UFOs, you know, they didn't have, you know, the same terminology, so they couldn't call it, you know, a fucking, you know, a UFO, man, or aliens, you know. He looked like a flying roll, man. You know, when you got a roll of bread, it's like a circular roll, and it's kind of like, you know, it's got a little thickness to it, man. but when you put it up here, it looks like a fucking chariot, man. You know? Come on, man. Go ahead.
And it reads, I answered, it's like verse 2, and he said unto me, what seest thou?
Right.
And I answered, I see a flying roll.
A flying roll, man. Is a roll of bread, can it fly? No, it can't, man. You know? So therefore, it has to be something that's in the sky that looks like something circular that flies, man. And the only thing that looks like that is a so-called UFO, man. You know? Rightfully called the chariots in Israel, man. You know, go ahead.
And it reads, I answered, I see a flying roll.
Right.
The length thereof is 20 cubits,
right,
and the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
Right, so it's a huge chariot. Go ahead.
Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
This is the curse that goeth over the face of the earth. Why? Because it's ultimately going to bring destruction, man. To those that don't understand, this is a curse, man, because this is gonna bring, pure hell upon the people, man. You got a lot of people out here that sit there and say, oh, these are aliens. We don't know, if they come to do good or they come to do evil, man. So people ultimately they're up in the air about it, man. Hey, well, guess what, man? We're here to tell you exactly what those chariots are coming to do, man. Right, bro. Through the words of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. They're coming to bring that destruction upon this place, man.
It's so-called black men in the chariots, man.
Right. Yeah, man. There ain't no fucking green little fucking short motherfuckers. There's some tall, gray, big old eye motherfuckers in the thing. No, man. You already had Esau having, doing, interviews about this, and they even came out and said that they're so-called black men. There was even an Edomite that said he was, they were conservatively, from far distance, conservatively 7 feet tall, man. So up close it could have been, 9, 10, 12 feet tall, man. We're talking about Israelite men, Israelite angels up in those chariots, man. The angels of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, that it tells you that the spirit is within those
the spirit of the living creatures within the wheels.
Right. And in Ezekiel the 1st chapter.
Yeah.
So hey man, that's talking about those angels, man.
And that, Esau knows a lot too. That's why he pushes that whole the imagery of what the angels, what I'm saying, with being the aliens, he paints a little dreamy like that movie Paul. The alien was smoking weed and traveling in an RV.
Right.
And Esau wants you to think like every time you might see an encounter introducing one, that it's gonna be a little dreamy. Right. Those are the angels of Yahweh outside, which is so-called black people.
Which is also that lie that they've also put across the earth as well.
Yeah.
Like it says in Revelation the 12th chapter, it says that he basically has lied to the whole world, deceived the whole world. Yeah. And that's one of the ways. That's another part of that deception that he's pushed upon the whole world.
That goes in where deceit goes in deceit can conceal the truth.
Yeah.
Or misrepresent the truth.
Right. A little bit more of that.
There's a little more.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll read it again from verse top. This is Zechariah 5:3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Right.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on this side,
right,
according to it.
Right.
And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side, according to it.
Right.
I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief.
It shall enter into the house of the thief, man.
Babylon.
It's Babylon, man. And it's crazy, man, because Esau Edom is the biggest fucking thief, man. It tells you that the thief coming not but to steal, kill, and destroy. And look at Esau Edom, man. Look at his generations, man. Look at the history of the so-called white man and white woman, man. They've done nothing but steal, kill, and fucking, destroy everything, man. They're destroying the earth, What did it say that I think Ezekiel verse 16 says, what, man, that if a man be found in his hands, Exodus 21. Yeah, let's grab that, man, because this right here is the number one, thievery that Esau Edom has done, man. Stealing the people of the Lord, the apple of the Lord's eye from their place of habitation, man. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21, and verse 16.
Right.
And the reason, he that stealeth a man,
and he that stealeth the man, who stole the man? Esau Edom. They stole us and brought us over, from when they sacked Jerusalem in 70 AD, who fled, to the northern parts in northern and western parts of Africa, and they pursued after us, man, and continue to take us away from that land and bring us over here, man. So they stole us and brought us into a land that we have no knowledge of, man. Go ahead.
Kind of reason, he that stealeth a man,
right,
and selleth him,
man. Because what happened? He done, got us, and then auctioned us off, man. Even our babies, man. We're talking about babies, man. As soon as they were born, they might let them get a day or two, drinking some titty milk or whatever, man, and then get rid of them, man. Sell them to a whole different plantation, man. So that way they could get, raise them up to work, man. Raise them up to be fucking cattle, man.
Same spirits come back, because in the time of Maccabees, you had the King Antiochus making that unrighteous decree to sacrifice these swine's flesh.
Right.
And our people, were trying to serve the law of our fathers. Those of our people who weren't wicked and made a covenant with the heathen. And guess anybody that was found with the book of the law, their infants were hanged. We were killed for it.
Yep.
So same spirits come back, man.
Right.
Edomites, and which those were the Greeks. You see, those same spirits come back.
Yep.
Everybody does what they've always done.
Right. Through the spirit, we believe that creepy Joe could be, one of the Antiochus, man.
Yeah.
It's not Antiochus Epiphanes, man.
Wicked as hell.
Through the spirit, man. But we'll keep going on that. Get that again.
Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16.
Yep.
And he that stealeth a man,
right,
and selleth him,
right,
or if he be found in his hand,
right,
he shall surely be put to death.
And are we not being still found in his hand, man? Are we not still under the captivity of Esau Edom?
Yeah, bro.
We're still fucking here, man. We're not back in our own land, man. We haven't been delivered out of the hands of Esau Edom. He hasn't received his punishment, And well, guess what, man? When you see those chariots, it's an omen, a prediction, of what is to come to this fucking place, man. Because as it tells you, matter of fact, let's grab that Amos. Let's grab a precept. Amos 9 and 8, man. Hey, because that's exactly what's going on, man. They're out here taking notes, man. When they come, not only are they checking on the men of the Lord, to see if we good, but they're checking on this place, man, to see if it's still, continuously being wicked. And you best believe every time that they come, they're constantly seeing nothing but wickedness, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 8. And it reads, behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, are upon the simple kingdom.
Hold on, it says the eyes of the Lord are upon the simple kingdom, man. And those eyes going into those angels in those chariots, man. Every single time that you see, a chariot, it's got angels in it, and they're out here taking notes, man.
And I want to say too, like a while ago, the brother GMS Word of Life, he only posts chariot sightings. Make sure you subscribe. I never forget, he posted one a while back, and it was a little like flashing, it was huge, man. It was a flashing light in the sky, someone zoomed in. It was a fucking actual eye, man. Like it was like the actual, you could see it perfectly. But the angels themselves are the eyes of the Lord. But,
right.
That was just crazy, man.
Yeah, man. That, and that's beautiful, man. That's more proof. You're proving that is the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, the angels in those chariots, man. Right. But it says it's upon the sinful kingdom, man. This place is a sinful ass place, man. There's nothing but wickedness being pushed here in this place, man. You got homosexuality. You got females trying to run, relationships, as if they're at the head, when a man, as it tells you in the scriptures, man, 1 Corinthians the 11th chapter, that the man is the head, that the man is over the woman, man. But in this place, you got the woman over the man. You got these simple ass, weak ass males letting their women run over them, man. That's not the order of the Most High. A woman is under her husband. It's supposed to be subject. Subject means controlled by. A woman is supposed to be, a servant to her husband, man. A woman is supposed to have a husband. None of this feminist bullshit, man. None of this, I don't need a man bullshit, man.
There was a podcast a little while ago where all these women, like, and this dude's famous for doing podcasts, they're saying that, like, we, like, all the man, he has to pay for everything.
Yeah.
He might feel weak sometimes, and they're talking, hey, get over it, all this shit.
Yeah.
And the dude had told me, he's like, y'all want traditional men, right? He's like, traditional man is according to the scripture. They all agree.
Yeah.
And he's like, how would you want a traditional man when you're yourself not traditional?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He asked, are any of you virgins? And quiet, man. And he's like, yeah, he's like, are any of you virgins? Do any of you have like a recipe cookbook? If any of you like, clean or do any of these things, and none of them can say anything. Shit. That he's like, you want a traditional man, but you yourselves, don't hold yourself to the same standard.
Right. So this is an ass backwards fucking society, man.
Yeah.
Scriptures say that the turning of things upside down, and this whole society is completely ass backwards, man. And it starts with Esau fucking Edom, man.
Yeah, the earth out of course, man. Psalms 82.
Right, man.
Who sits in the power seat.
Yeah, Psalms 82 and 5. What is that? Psalms 82 and 5.
Yeah, like it says, Psalms the 10th chapter, as the ruler is, so are the people.
Right, man.
See, the ruler is wicked, man. He's ungodly. So all the people are rehearsing and exercising an ungodliness.
Right, and those rulers are the wicked ass elites, man. The elite banker families of the world, man.
Right.
They're all wicked as hell, man. And so guess what, man? Everything that's under them is wicked as hell. That's just the way the world. That's the way the cookie crumbles, man. Fucking but yeah, man. And then in this, matter of fact, go into this Amos 9 and 8.
Hey, Con, this is Amos chapter 9 and verse 8, and it reads, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai are upon the sinful kingdom."
Right, which is America, aka Babylon, according to the scriptures, the mother of harlots. Go ahead.
"And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth."
And I will destroy it, man. From off the face of the earth, man. That shows you that destruction is gonna come, man. That's why when we read in Zechariah the 5th chapter, matter of fact, let's go back to that, read that last verse. I think it was verse 3. Because it says that he that stealeth shall be cut off on this side, and so on and so forth, man. What you talking about, Esau Edom, man? That's all he does, man, is steal, man. Steal, kill, and destroy, which is a sin, man. Go ahead.
Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 3.
Yep.
And it reads, "Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Right.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side,
right.
according to it.
Right.
And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on this side, according to it.
Right.
And I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief."
Enter into the house of the fucking thief, man. Esau fucking Edom, man. And we're seeing it here in Babylon, man. We're seeing it here, it's in Arizona, man. It's crazy, man, because Arizona is supposedly a hotbed in America, for seeing these chariots. We see them every day, man. How much more? And just a few years ago, man, you weren't seeing them like this, man.
Not like how you see them now. Even to the point where you had the Pentagon come out with all these different videos, man.
Yeah, they had to.
They had to, because it's like, all these people are seeing it, asking questions. And it's bullshit too, because for the longest time they've always kept those files away because of the fear of the people. Nobody's afraid, man.
Right.
People are afraid. They don't understand it. Like it says, don't be dismayed. Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven, because the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right.
All right, but it wasn't like everybody just started breaking in windows all of a sudden. But people are gonna start doing that.
Yeah, man, because it's gonna get crazy, man. And again, these chariots are going to destroy America, man. And we're out here telling you, man. We're making it public, man. Scripture tells me to read it, man. Publish and conceal not. And you people want to know why these so-called UFOs, UAPs are showing up, why the government is ultimately putting out this information. And we're telling you, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shah, why they're coming, man. They're coming to destroy this wicked ass place called America, man. Let's get into some of that destruction that's going to come by. Yeah, finish that off and then we'll go into destruction.
Zechariah 5 and verse 4, "I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of a thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
Right.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house,
right.
And it shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stones thereof."
And it shall consume it, man. Matter of fact, let's get that word consumed, man. Let's get that word consumed, because this is what's gonna happen. Hey, man, you people are in for a fucking rude ass awakening. A rude ass awakening. It's not gonna be fucking pretty, man.
late 14th century is online etymology. It says to destroy by separating into parts which cannot be reunited.
Woo.
As burning,
Yup.
or eating.
Yup. As burning or eating. You know.
It says to waste. And the scriptures talk about this land shall be utterly wasted.
Right, man.
It says more. It says destroy completely.
Destroy completely, shall consume it, man.
Yeah,
you know,
can't get around that.
This is what's gonna happen to America, man. It's gonna be destroyed, man. You know, by way of ICBM nuclear missile, as well as those chariots, so-called UFOs and UAVs, they're gonna come down and send those laser beams, man. It's really fucking wicked ass place, man.
Yeah,
you know,
with you wicked ass people in it, man.
Come on, man. Let's that was okay. Let's go to Revelation, the 19th chapter, starts with 11th verse, man. You know, because Yahweh is gonna come, man. You know, he's gonna come in that father shit, man. You know, and exactly this is exactly what they're gonna do, man. They're gonna come in and make war, man, with these people, man. You know, yeah. And the nations are being set up right now, man. You know, and World War III is ultimately gonna lead into, you know, or it's gonna trickle over to Yahushua coming and destroying these militaries, man. Yeah, you know, being gathered in the valley of Yahushua, man, which is over there in the Middle East, man. The so-called Middle East.
That reminds me too. Me and the brother at work, and there was this dude. You know, we don't talk about the truth at work. You know what I'm saying? There was this Ishikari that was asking us if we eat pork, and we said no, we don't eat pork. We didn't tell him why. We said we don't eat it. And at the end of the day, we were about to leave and go home, and he walked over. He walked like in front of us and said, "You want to eat pork?" And we were just like, "Hell no, man." And then, you know, I asked myself, I said, "Do you think the end of the world is going to happen? Do you believe in World War III?" He said, "No." I said, "You believe everything happens for a reason?" He said, "Yeah, of course." I said, "Then why are these missiles being made?"
He said, "We know too much, man."
He said, "We know too much, man."
Hey, come on, man. That shows you the simplicity of fucking Jacob. You know, they love simplicity. You know, what is that? Proverbs 1:22. How long will the simple ones love simplicity, man? You know, because everything in this world is fucking simple.
Also, we're making that fucking cool.
No, they're down there. They're down that way. Yeah, going to eat something, man. But you know, how long will you simple ones love simplicity, man? How long you people are gonna keep going to that word simple and be foolish, man? How long you people are gonna be fools, man? How long you people gonna be fucking ignorant, man? You know, and it would be a fucking Jake, man. You know, sardis fucking children, man. Stupid ass children. You know, but we talking about something that, you know, is actually important, man. You know, this motherfucker thing, when we telling it, you know, of course, discussing all the way. Got a whole fucking quality, man. We'll wait.
All of it's his pride, man.
Yeah.
They have to keep revving that. They don't have to do that.
No, they don't. They got this fucking trash, man.
Say it, man. It's a saying.
Fucking say it.
Wow.
Hey, go. Hey, man, if that wasn't happening, we would obviously, you know, we wouldn't be doing it right, man. Satan's always trying to stop the word, man. You can't stop the word. You can't stop it. You know? All you can do is ultimately prove the power of the word, man. That's all Satan can do, man. You know, but again, going into read that again.
Revelation.
Yeah, go ahead.
This book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 11.
Right.
And I saw heaven open.
Right. Talking about what, man? How shall I come in and cracking that sky open? Oh, and my point, you know, was like, you know, the nations are being gathered in the valley of Yahushua, which is over in the Middle East, man. Which you can read about that in Revelations, or it's like Joel, the 3rd chapter, the 2nd chapter as well, man. You know, both chapters, 2nd and 3rd chapter of Joel. You know, you can read that, and the nations are ultimately being gathered over there, man. Preparing war, as it says in Joel 3 and 9, man. That war is being prepared, man. You got America, you know, and with NATO, hey, they're about to go to war with Russia, man. You know, you got America and what is that? What other nation? I can't remember. Oh, in Israel, you know, they're preparing to nuke Iran. You know, they're preparing to go to a nuclear war with Iran and nuclear war with Russia, man. You know,
I quick one, man. And that's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this just happened like no more than like 3 months ago, man. This is Revelation 16 and 12. It says, "And the 6th angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates,
right?
and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
Right. So that and the river Euphrates is right in the midst of the valley of Shaphat, man. You know, and that's going to be the area that these nations ultimately gather to be, you know, so that world war can fucking happen, man.
It's drying up greatly, man. Like right now.
Yeah, like as we speak.
Man. You had a lot of Jake that was on TikTok coming out and doing videos like, oh, is the Bible true? We know the Bible is true. Where have you been?
Right.
Like Patrick sleeping under a rock and shit. You know, but the point being, hey, that a lot of prophecies are coming to pass, which all these things that we're seeing happen are letting us know that we're in high time to wake out of sleep right at the end.
Right.
Bring that out.
Yeah, man. You know, so again, yeah, the nations are ultimately preparing to be. You know, you look up in the you go and you look up the Persian Gulf, the nations that are gathering in the Persian Gulf, and you got a lot of nations over there gathering in the Persian Gulf, man. You know, you got a lot of nations ultimately, you know, setting up their armies, setting up military camps and stuff like that over in that area, man. You know, which is further proof of what is it? Can't think of that word, man. Basically, the truth of the scriptures, man. Yeah, you know. But yeah, man, this is what's happening, man. You know, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna ultimately lead to a war, and then Yahushua is gonna come crack open that sky, and these nations are gonna stop fighting, you know, amongst themselves, and they're gonna look up and they're gonna fight Yahushua and the angels, man. That's that war. Matter of fact, let's read it again. That's that war that Yahushua is gonna come and make. You know, it's gonna be amongst these nations, man. You know.
Revelation chapter 19 and verse 11, and I saw heaven open,
right,
and behold, a white horse.
Right, a white horse. But that's talking about that chariot that Yahushua is likened unto a cloud. It's likened unto, you know, a white horse. It's likened unto many different things, man. You know, a mountain, man, as well, man. You know, he's gonna come on that fathership, a so-called UFO UAP, the largest UAP UFO that the world has ever seen, man. You know, and it's gonna come and it says the whole world, every eye shall see him, man. You know, that's how big it's gonna be, man. You know, and he's coming with the thousands of heaven, man. You know, he's gonna come with an army. He's the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. And when a king enters in, does he come just by himself? No, he comes in with his mighty men. He comes in with his guards. He comes in with his council. You know. And that's what Yahushua is coming in, man. It's going to be greater than any king's entrance in history, man. You know, and will ever be. Hold on, let me close that off real quick. You know, so let's grab that Revelation 19 and 11.
Revelation chapter 19 and 11, and it reads, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse.
Right.
And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true.
Right, Yahushua.
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
And make war. This is what he's coming to do, man. He's coming to make war, man. You know, and again, he's coming with the army. Go ahead and get that next verse.
Oh, next verse.
Yeah.
Verse 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire. The army's falling.
Yeah, verse 14. Yeah, 13.
I'm gonna read verse 12 and then go down.
Yeah. I'll shut up.
Revelation 19 and verse 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire,
right? And
on his head were many crowns.
Many crowns. Why? Because ultimately Yahushua is going to come as we fulfill 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 24, man. Cast out all rule, power, and authority, man. You know, which means what? He's going to come and take these nations out of power and consecrate that power unto himself, man. You know, go ahead.
And it reads, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
Right, go ahead.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Right, which you can read about that in Isaiah the 63rd chapter, man. You know? Yeah, man. That wine press, man. And ultimately, he's not gonna have, his garment drenched in blood, but he's gonna come and make a slaughter, man. You know, and it's gonna be by way of those those chariots, man. When he comes to the chariots, he's gonna send down those laser beams. He's gonna burn everybody up, man. You know?
It reads, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood,
right? And
his name is called the Word of Yahweh.
Right, man. Go ahead.
And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses.
Right, man. It says an army. Yahweh is a king, man. A king has an army, man.
Right.
You know? Hey, who the world Israel calls Jesus Christ, and his true name is Yahweh. He got an army, and he's coming back with a fucking army. He ain't coming back, with hugs and kisses, man, to save everybody, man. You know? He's coming to destroy, man.
That's right.
He's coming to make war. He's coming to judge, man. Hey, Yahweh Shabbat means what? The Most High judges, man. You know? He's coming to fucking slay, man. You know, you got bitches walking down the street talking about, oh, they slay. No, you bitch, you don't slay.
You don't slay nothing, man.
You don't slay nothing, man. You don't even know what the word slay fucking means, man. You know? And when you, how is Shy gonna come and fucking slay, man? You know? Not only is he gonna be fucking dipped, he gonna look good, he gonna fucking kill you motherfuckers, man. You know? He gonna take out 2/3 of Israel on this side because they don't want to follow, you know, after his ways, man. You know, scripture tell you to walk even as he walked, man. You know? No, 2/3 of our people don't want to walk as Yahushua walked. They don't want to follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord Yahushua. Therefore, they have to be destroyed on this side, man. And all the nations that abide here in America, you know, because America's a mixing pot. So you got every nation here, man.
Yeah.
All these nations are going to be destroyed here in America, man. You know, as right along with the land.
Yeah, that goes right into this, man.
Yeah, man. Get it.
Come on, this is Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 7. The lion has come up from his thicket.
Woo! The lion has come up from his thicket, man. And it's not yet Yahushua also talked about in the scriptures as a lion. You know, in 2nd Ezra, the 11th chapter, the 12th chapter. You know? Go ahead.
The lion has come up from his thicket,
right?
And the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
And the destroyer of the Gentiles, man, because what Yahushua gonna do, man? You know, he's not gonna stay here and protect the Gentiles, you know, which goes into you other nations, you know. Yeah. He's coming to destroy you nations, man. You know, starting with you Edomites, man. Biblical call Edomites, you still call white men and white women, man. Y'all the wicked, man. You know, go ahead.
It reads, he has gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate.
To make thy land desolate. What land is he talking about, man? It's talking about America, man. You know? Scriptures tell you in Jeremiah the 51st chapter, the 13th verse, that the whole land shall be desolate, man. That's right. You know, it's talking about America, man. Go ahead.
He has gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without inhabitants.
Without inhabitants, man. You know, and that's exactly what's going to happen to America. You read about that in Isaiah the 34th chapter, Isaiah the 13th chapter. You know, you read about that fucking, and it's all throughout the scriptures, man. This place is going to be wholly desolate. Jeremiah the 50th and the 51st chapter, you know, and so on and so forth, man. All throughout the Bible, this place is going to be fucking destroyed, man. You know? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Jude, verse 14, and it reads, and Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints.
10,000s of his saints. That's talking about the angels, man.
Yeah.
The angels, that's his army, man. You know? Go ahead.
To execute judgment upon all.
And right. And the scriptures tell you, even in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, man, it says he calls them the thousands of heaven, man. Yeah. You know, but here you're seeing 10,000, man. You know?
His number.
Right, and then you also, you know, there's another scripture that says thousands, even
3,000s and even thousands.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you got multiple different numbers, and this is you know, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai on numbers, man. He's not exact, man.
Billions, man.
You know what I mean?
Billions.
It's gonna cover the face of the fucking earth, man. You know, it's gonna cover the skies, man. It's gonna blot out the sun. You know, that's how many fucking so-called UFOs and UAPs are gonna be here when Yahweh Shai comes, man.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't coming with no fucking small ass army of 10,000 or 30,000. You know, he's coming with millions, man. Yeah. He's coming with fucking millions, man.
It's gonna be the greatest destruction to ever take place, that has ever taken place, and that will ever take place. Right? To the point where it's gonna be talked about for all eternity. But also the great deliverance that's coming to those that wait and those that kept the faith and kept on their garments until the end.
Right.
You know, it reads, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints,
right,
to execute judgment upon all.
To execute judgment upon all. All who? All here in America, man.
It says, all that be proud and all that do wickedly shall be stubborn.
Shall be fucking stubborn.
Be burnt up, man. At the day that cometh as an oven.
Right.
What is that talking about, man?
Right.
You're also talking about those thermonuclear missiles that are going to rain down here in America. But also the chariots that are going to be dishing out the beams of fire on the wicked of our people and the wicked of these nations. That's on Esau. All right. It says to execute judgment upon all and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hurt speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him.
Right.
These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lust,
right,
and their mouths speaking great swelling words, having men's persons in admiration because of advantage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These people in the world, you know, especially if 2/3 of the house of Israel, they're walking after their own lust, man. You see, they're not walking in the fear of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay, but after what they want to do, you know, and that's pretty much it.
Fine, man. So let's go. Actually, you know what? I got this precept right here, man. We're talking about his wrath coming, man. Not only is he going to make war with the nations over there, in the valley of Jehoshaphat, eventually, when they do that, it's going to be like, what is that? That movie, Independence Day, man. What happened when the chariots ultimately came out? Did they just, seclude themselves to one area? No, they went upon the face of the earth, man. And started wreaking havoc, wreaking destruction. And we're sending out laser beams and shooting out those, those laser bullets or whatever you want to call them, man. And the majority of that destruction that's going to happen is going to happen here in America, man. And I got this talking about Yahushua coming and sending down those laser beams, man. Sending down that, bringing forth that destruction, man. It's Habakkuk, I'll start the first chapter, man. Habakkuk 3:1 says the prayer of Habakkuk, prophet of Shinganah. It says, "Oh Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, I've heard thy speech and was afraid," man. So when the Lord Yahweh Shemashai starts speaking, man, and his words, are spoken, it brings forth fear, man. Because when he says something, you best believe it's going to come to pass, man. On top of that, Habakkuk saw, these visions, man. Just like Edra saw the vision, just like Isaiah saw the vision, just like Jeremiah and Ezekiel, they saw the visions, man. John the Revelator saw the visions, man. And a lot of the prophets that seen these visions, they were afraid and they were sick, man.
Yeah.
It says, "Oh Lord, I've heard thy speech and was afraid. Oh Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known in wrath, remember mercy." Man. Because, hey, for those that know, about this truth, those that know what's coming, those that are in the faith, and we need that mercy, man. We need that mercy from Yahweh Shemashah to make it through what's coming, man. Because the only way to get out of the destruction that's coming is by being delivered, man. And that's what, simultaneously as this place is being destroyed, the elect are going to be delivered, man.
Yeah.
It says, verse 3 says, "The Most High came from Teman, and the Holy One from the Mount Paran. Salah, his glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praise." And it says his glory covered the heavens, man. Mm-hmm. This shows you that it has to be more than 10,000, man. It has to be more than 20,000. It has to be more than, just a handful or a small sect of a military, man. No, he's coming with a fucking battalion, man. He's coming with a fucking multitude, man. He's coming with, literally, it literally says his glory is going to cover the heavens, man. Talking about the sky, man.
I remember too, there was a video on TikTok a while back too, how it was like a camera or satellite space, and like the sun was rising up, and you saw all these chariots, like billions, bro, billions upon billions coming up from the earth.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
we're in the last days, man. If you see yourself on this 12 tribe chart, you better get right. Get right or get burnt up, man.
Right, man. Jake don't care, man. Jake want to walk around with fucking dreads and shit like that. Women got no long hair, but the men got long hair. Completely fucking ass backwards, man. Your woman look like a whole dude. How can you then? I don't understand that shit. But anyways, verse 3 says his brightness, talking about Yahushua, was as the light. He had horns coming out of his hands, and there was the hiding of his power, man. Talking about what? Yahushua, yeah, he gonna have physical power. He gonna be able to actually do, have those rays of light. His horns goes into rays of light, man. He's gonna actually have those rays of light coming out of his hands, but he's not gonna physically do it, man. When a king goes to make war, does a king actually be in the war? No, man. He's the most valuable person, man. He's not gonna put his life at risk, man. Yeah, man, he's gonna go and fight. Now, King David was a man of war. He went out there and fought, but Yahushua not gonna do. He's not gonna have to lift a finger, man. Yeah, because he gonna have his army, and his army is you can't kill one of the angels, man. You can't destroy any one of the chariots, man. So not one, he's not gonna lose a man. He's not gonna, no, man. It's gonna be perfect, man. It's gonna be a pure, perfect war, man. But it says right here, man, it says his brightness was at the light. He had the horns coming out of his hands, and there was the hiding of his power. Meaning that those rays of light are going to be coming out of those chariots that they're on, man. It says that he's going to be on a white horse, and his army's going to be on white horses, man. Talking about those chariots, man. White standing for pure and war standing for power, man. Coming in pure fucking power, man. You know, scriptures tell you in Isaiah the 47th chapter that he will not meet me as a man. You know, so it's coming in that divine power, man. You know, that divine presence is going to cover the earth, man. You know, with that fathership in the middle, man. You know, it says, and before him went pestilence and burning coals went forth at his feet, man. You know, because that's what's going to happen, man. We already talked about, you know, to consume goes by what? By burning, man. By burning by fire, man. You know? So this is what's going to happen. He's going to send out those laser beams out of the chariot, and he's going to burn this fucking place down, man. You know? And this is being mixed with those ICBM nuclear missiles, you know, with World War III that's going to take place, man. You know, because when World War III takes place, when it starts going off, these nations are going to fire their missiles at you know, America, man. You know, an assembly of great nations are gonna speed, you know, basically set up array against Babylon.
Arrows, man.
You know what I mean? And send forth those arrows in the same time that Yahushua cracks open the sky and starts to make war with these nations, man. You know? You know, and this place is gonna be fucking destroyed, man. Right along with those nations, you can read that in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, and those nations are gonna be desolate, man. You know, those nations' armies are gonna be completely fucking destroyed, man. You know? And then he's going to come over here to America, and while these ICBM nuclear missiles are hitting, the chariots are going to be fucking sending out laser beams as well, man. You know, kind of like War of the Worlds, man. You know, y'all watch War of the Worlds with what is his name? I can't think of his fucking name either. The newer one, man. You know, fucking, it's gonna be bad, man. You know, it's gonna be real fucking bad. Zapping motherfuckers, man. You know?
It's not like the movies where, you know, Esau somehow finds a way to beat something that he can't even understand.
Nah.
It's not going to work like that, man. You know, when Yahushua shows up for all the angels, man, you're not going to be able to stop him. You see, your time is up. Your time is up now, but when Yahushua comes back, it's over for you, man. You know, it's over for you unbelieving Israelites. That's why it says the unbelieving, the sorcerers, the whoremongers, and all the idolaters will have their part in the lake of fire that burns with brimstone, man.
Which is America.
Which is America, man. You see that? You don't want to be in that second death, you know? You're going to feel all that pain, man, roasting, you know, inside out. And it might feel like you're in that thing for a long time, man. You're going to feel all of that. You know, Lord's not just going to have the great intent reserved for you to have it, you know, in the last 2 seconds. Yeah, man. The Lord's power is like it says, great as our Lord is, great of power. Right. His power is unlimited, man. If he wants to do something and how he wants to do it, that's how he's going to do it, man. He's going to roast a lot of you niggas, man. You know, it's like you.
Well, the scripture tells you that his mercy from everlasting to everlasting. Well, in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, you read at the very bottom, it says, as his
majesty is, so is his mercy.
Right, so it's comparing if his mercy is from everlasting to everlasting, his power is from everlasting to everlasting, man. You know, so hey, come on, man. The Lord Yahweh Shah, he's the most high, man. He's the most high. There's nothing greater than him, man. There's no power greater than him. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. You know? So you can't, come on, man. And the scriptures tell you in Revelation the 12th chapter, the 9th verse, or the 8th verse, it says, and they prevailed not, man. So Esau, you're not going to be able to prevail, man. No matter how many times you put in your fucking movie that you overcame these invasions, it's not going to happen, man. The Lord Yahweh Hashem is going to fucking destroy you damn devils, man. You know? There's no way you're going to be able to win, man. You know? Oh, you get your precept. You're going to go to Matthew.
Con, I got 2 quick precepts. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 11, and verse 20. And in this time of Joshua, you know, when you go and read it, you know, different parts where we were fighting, you know, and overcoming, you know, different kings, you know, that were stronger than us, man.
Yep.
You see, this is Joshua chapter 11 and verse 20. Great was of the Lord to harden their hearts, these different kings that came up against us. For it was of the Lord to harden their hearts, that they should come against Israel in battle, right, that he might destroy them utterly,
right,
and that they might have no favor.
Right. Well, so the scripture tells you when Yahweh comes, you know, in 2nd Ezra 13th chapter, that when he went to make war with them, that they were afraid, but yet just fight, man. You know, meaning what? He's gonna put the spirit on them to sit there and fucking fight anyways, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the power of the Lord right there. You know, they're gonna be fighting thinking that they have a standing chance, but they have no chance, man.
You fucking Edomites gonna get fucking destroyed, man.
Right.
You know, it's gonna be fucking bad, man. You know, we're going to transition to, you know, basically how at the same time as this place being fucking destroyed, and the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to deliver his men, you know, and their families, man. He's going to deliver the elect, you know, from this, man. You know, because the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah said he's going to deliver us, man. That he's going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Right. You know, let's grab that in Matthew the 24th chapter, you know, and we'll transition into that deliverance, man. Because there's two reasons why, you know, there's two different omens. You know, that when you see a chariot, there's two different reasons why you see them, man. You know, there's two different predictions that are coming, man. The destruction of America, aka Babylon, the great mother of all harlots, as well as the deliverance of the nation of Israel. That's why when we talked about, you know, we seeing the chariots at work, and we rejoice, man. You know, because again, Lord, will we be part of the elect? That's our deliverance, man. Matter of fact, go to Luke 21 to 28. You know? Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that, man. You know, because that's beautiful, man. We look up, man. We read about it in Zechariah the 5th chapter. You know, we look up and behold the flying roll, man. You know? Hey, well, not only do we look up and see these chariots and know that it's for destruction, we know that it's for our deliverance as well, man. Yeah. Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, in verse 29. Or it's like verse 28. It reads, and when these things begin to come to pass, right, then look up and lift up your head.
Hey, let's talk about the signs. When the signs start to begin to come to pass, and you start to understand the times that we're in, what are you supposed to do, man? You're supposed to look up, man. Why? Because hey, them chariots are here to see, man. In Proverbs the 15th chapter, the 3rd verse, it says the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, which we already, you know, you should have already the understanding that the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah are talking about those angels inside those chariots, man, the so-called UFOs and UAPs that the world calls them, man. You know, so the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah are those angels in those chariots. So what it says in Proverbs 15 and 3 that the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah are
1,000 times brighter than the sun.
No, let's grab it. Proverbs 15 and 3. Yeah. I didn't want to put it. Yeah, let's grab that.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, and verse 3. Yeah. And it reads, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the good and the evil.
It says in every place. You know, when that brother talked about, you know, that video on YouTube, the little short, you know, from GMS for the Life, how when it was the sun was rising, all the chariots came up, and it was the whole earth, man. It was a space picture of the whole earth, man. And the earth, you know, looked like fucking, you know, raindrops were in reverse coming off the earth, man. But it was a whole bunch of chariots, man. You know? So it says that in every place, meaning all over, and just you can't even, and man, there could be a chariot right over us right now, man. We can't see it, man. You know?
And it is, man. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about things.
Right, man. So there's an angel around us, man. We don't know how many. You know, there could be a whole chariot full of angels, one for this brother, one for me. So it's two chariots full of angels, man.
Like Elijah said, they said many more of them be with us than they are with them.
Right, man. You know? Yeah. You know, but anyways, man, you know, they're in every place, man. You know, beholding the good and the evil, man. You know, so they're seeing what we're doing, and they're seeing the wickedness in this fucking place, man. You know? Is that it on there? Yeah, let's go back to 24. Yeah.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 30. It reads, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven.
Right, the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. How is God coming, and you see them chariots start to cover the sky, man. Go ahead.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
And when people see it, man, it's not going to be some fun. You know? You know, it's not going to be some fun, man. Because once they come, it's going to be nothing but pure destruction, man. As soon as they come, man, you know, they're fucking safe, man. And no matter what you do, the word will go out, man. Esau, deep, and fucking deep, man. The noise pollution go in here too. And when your outside comes, he's gonna destroy that noise pollution, man. He's gonna destroy all that noise pollution, man. All that shit, and all different types of pollution, man. That's just pestilence. Yeah, man. You already know, man. It's gonna be fucking that beast of destruction, man. You know, go ahead, get that again, bro.
Come, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 30.
Yep.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven.
Right.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
Right. Y'all gonna be fucking afraid, man. It's not gonna be something that you people are gonna be destroyed, man. It's not gonna be something fun, man.
And the day of the Lord is a day of darkness, man.
Right.
In Christianity, would tell you that so-called Jesus Christ is coming with cupcakes and a motherfucking a little mistletoe and shit, man.
Right, baby angels and naked baby angels and shit.
Yeah, man. The image of Yahweh Shai's been, like it says, man, in the places spiritually called Sodom and Gomorrah, they crucified our Lord. Well,
Right.
they did that by painting his image to be a damn devil, man. And all these people, ultimately think that when the Lord comes back, everything's cool. He's gonna come back and forgive everybody.
Right.
Why throughout the whole scripture it says that the transgression shall be cut off.
Right.
He's gonna make a speedy riddance of all them that sin in the land. What is that talking about, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be pure fucking destruction, man. You people don't even know what's coming, man. Even though we're telling it to you, you people don't even know what's coming, man.
Yeah.
See on that.
Kind of reason. They shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Power and great glory, man. Talking about those chariots that he's coming with, man. Coming in that power, that divine power, people.
Kind of it reads, verse 31, and he shall send his angels,
those chariots, go ahead.
with a great sound of a trumpet.
Hey, man, this is what's gonna happen, man. When Yahushua comes, it's kind of like the Avengers. When that portal opened up, what happened? You had chariots or aliens going in every direction, man. In every direction, trying to cover the earth as fast as they can to destroy as much as they can. Right? That's gonna happen. But the Lord Yahweh has a certain group of angels that are specifically created to deliver the elect. Go out there, and they might destroy some things on the way there, but their specific job is to go and gather the elect. Each member has their own chariot, which we predict, we don't necessarily know, but each chariot or each member of the elect has their own fucking chariot, man, and they're gonna get delivered, man. So it says that his angels is plural, man, plural. There's multiple, right? There's a group of angels in these chariots that are guaranteed or made to collect the elect from the earth, man. Go ahead.
Gone. And it reads, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet,
right?
And they shall gather together his elect.
The elect of the nation of Israel, man. Those that truly worship the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, those that are out here making their bodies a living sacrifice on these highways and byways, man. Those that are out here being persecuted and put to death for the name of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, those that endure unto the end, man. Those are the ones that are going to be delivered, man. Nobody else is going to be delivered, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds of the earth,
right?
From one end of the heaven to the other.
Right, man. Talking about all over the earth, man. Because again, you got elect members that are within these other nations as well, man. Majority of the elect is going to be here in America, man. You got 2/3, 1/3 is going to be delivered here in America, man. But you're also going to have, you read about in Revelation, the 7th chapter, that there was a mixed multitude, man. Meaning what? There's going to be nations, there's going to be people, the elect that looks like the nations that they've been scattered in, man. Even here in America, you got elect members, possible elect members, hopeful elect members, that looks like, other nations, man, that are here in America, man. Yeah. And they're gonna get delivered, Lord will, man. They're gonna be part of that multitude, man. It's gonna be fucking beautiful, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. But that's what's coming, man. That's why we look up. That's why, that's our salvation, man. Luke 1:28, man. Look up for your redemption draws nigh, man. Those chariots coming and delivering the elect, that's redemption, that's salvation, man. We're not gonna be in this position for long, man. And no matter what we tell our people, man, no matter what we tell them, and these so-called UFOs, they're not, aliens, man. There are people, man. Those are our brothers, man. In these so-called UFOs and UAPs that are coming to deliver us, but deliver the ones that serve the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, truth and sincerity, man. But our people don't want to hear it, man. And the brother made a perfect comment. It's basically a lesson, man, a lesson title, man. 2/3 of our people have spiritual cauliflower ear, man. And I went and looked up cauliflower because I did wrestling when I was younger, you know what I mean, and I have a little bit of cauliflower ear, but I caught it before it got bad. With cauliflower ear, it can have severe damage on your hearing, man. It can make it to where your ears ring, or you have complete hearing loss, and it also can mess up, and blur your vision, man. So it affects your sight as well as your hearing, man. Well, guess what? Our people have that really, really bad, untreated spiritual cauliflower ear to where they can't see or hear, man. And Yahweh was telling our people of these things to come, man. And we're gonna go to Matthew the 13th chapter, man, because our people they can't hear nor see the things that we're telling them, man. Even though they physically see the so-called UFOs and UAPs popping up all over the place, and they don't understand, man. But we're out here telling them why these things are happening, man. They still can't understand, man. People are fucking blind, man. You're blind and deaf, man. Grab that.
Now, it's the book of Matthew, chapter 13.
Yeah.
In verse 9, Matthew 13 and verse 9. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear.
And that's talking about that spiritual ear, man. That's talking about those spiritual eyesight, man. That eyesight, man. Yahweh Shai, he constantly said this, man. He that hath an ear, let him hear. He that is able to perceive, he that hath the proper perception, let him hear, man. He that has the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai, let him hear, man. Because if you don't have those ears, if you don't have, the ability to understand, it's gonna go right over your fucking head, man. You got something?
Okay, I got you. Verse 10, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
Why, man? Because Yahweh Shai spoke in parables, man. He spoke in dark sayings, man, unto the multitude, man. When the disciples asked him, he spoke plainly to them, man. Go ahead.
And it reads, verse 11, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven,
right?
But to them it is not given.
And this is a mystery, man. It's a mystery to why these chariots are showing up, man. It's a mystery because people don't understand. We don't know if they're here for good. We don't know if they're here for bad. We don't know why they're here. We don't know why they're showing up even more. It's a mystery to the people, man. These people don't understand why these things are happening, man. You have even chariots that are out here fucking with every time they fly by, they're fucking, they're setting off the nukes, man. And they have to hurry up and turn them off, man. They fucking with the nukes, man. They fucking with all the technology, man. They playing with the people, man. Yeah. You still gotta hurry up and turn off his missiles and shit. You got a chariot flying overhead, turns everything on, man. About ready to destroy the place already, but
that one angel can destroy the whole earth.
One.
That shows you the power of Yahweh Shai right there.
Right.
If one angel can destroy the whole earth, imagine what millions and billions that are coming with him are going to do.
Right, man.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be fucking crazy, man.
It's fucking terrifying, man. That's why we're doing what we do, because we want that mercy to be not only upon us, but upon, if you have families, upon your families as well.
Right.
So that they can be saved, man.
Right.
I'll go back.
Yep.
Matthew chapter 13 and verse 12. It reads, for whosoever hath, to him shall be given,
right,
and he shall have more abundance.
Right.
But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath.
Meaning, if you're not doing this work, if you're not serving the Lord Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be destroyed, man. And those that serve him are those righteous and good servants that are gonna, faithful servants that are ultimately gonna receive abundance, man. In the kingdom, man.
Like it says in Revelation 21:7, he that overcometh shall inherit all things.
Right.
He didn't just say the earth, he said all things. You don't tell him what the Lord's gonna give him, man.
Right, man.
Like we read that scripture yesterday, man, in Isaiah, since before the beginning of the world, man. Though I have not seen, ear has not heard, or entered into the heart of man, the things that are prepared for them that love him and that wait for him, man.
Right.
We can't even grasp what's going to be given to us, man. Everything, under Yahweh Shai.
Right, go ahead.
Verse 13, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand.
Right.
And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive.
Hey, Yahweh Shai came and he quoted a lot of the Old Testament, man. Isaiah 6:9 is what Yahweh Shai just quoted right now, man. You know? Yeah, man, that's beautiful, man. You know, that's the point. That's exactly what Yahweh was quoting, man. You know, a lot of our people, you know, they have no ears to hear, no eyes to see, man. Really talking about those spiritual eyes and spiritual ears, man. You know, they're not able to perceive, you know, what is to come, man. You know, even though it be told to them, man. You know, they can't break down the parables, man. You know, they can't get that proper understanding, man. Well, guess what? In this time, the prophets are out here, you know, because back then the disciples and the prophets, they didn't have the full understanding of what was being told to them, man. Now we do, man. In this time, we have the proper understanding, man. You know, starting with the head elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, you know, to the elder bishops, elders, and Anaki, and pushing his gospel and truth and sincerity today. And we have the proper understanding, man. You know, we're out here telling you, hey, what these things mean, man. Thus say the Lord Yahweh Shai through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, it's not something light, man. This ain't something that you need to sit here and be like, oh shit, that's cool. No, man, you need to get right or get left, man. Get right or get destroyed, because that's what they're coming to do, man.
Life or death, man. But which one do you want?
Right. You know, you gotta choose you this day, man. Life or death, man.
Who you will serve.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's very spiritual too. From the light road that passes by, has a tank, you know, with that golden chalice, you know, back in Greece, and he had like all this food and wine around him. He had his hands up all gold. You know, our people are decked up, man, because Caesar is their king.
Right.
You know, just as it was in the times of old, man. That's that modern day Caesar is Esau, man.
Right.
And that's what their king is. But you can't have two masters, man.
Right.
You can only have one. You know. I'll keep reading.
Yep.
Verse 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing.
Right.
And their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears. They should understand with their heart and should be converted, and I should heal them.
Right. So Lord Yahweh Shai ultimately, you know, close their ears, you know, and close their eyes so that he don't have to deliver them, man. You know, and a lot of y'all are gonna see here and be like, oh, that's fucked up. You know, but it is what it is. The Lord Yahweh Shai, you know, he's the one that created this story, man. He's the one that put this script together, man. So how can you say it's messed up? If you go and you put a person in a movie, you create a movie and you make it to where a person, you know, does all different types of wicked ass shit. You know, are you gonna blame the movie producer, you know, or are you gonna blame the person in the actual movie, man? You're gonna blame the person in the actual movie, man. You know,
Lord, he said he'll have compassion on who will have compassion, man.
Right, man. So it's up to the Lord Yahweh Shai to make the story, man. You can't argue against it, man.
And it's already written. We're already in motion in the movie.
It's a motion picture, man.
Yeah.
This is a motion picture, man. You can't stop this shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, nor can you change it, man. Only the Lord Yahweh Shai can change it. Even then, he's already produced it, man. You know, it is what it is at this point, man. But anyway, we can go back and listen.
Kind of got a precept.
Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 13 and verse 16. But blessed are your eyes.
Why? Talking about he's talking directly to the disciples, man.
The disciples are the elect.
Right, man. They're symbolic for the elect in this time, man. Go ahead.
But blessed are your eyes for they see,
right,
and your ears for they hear.
Right.
For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them,
right,
and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them.
Right, man. So, hey, a lot of people want to know the mysteries, man, but they can't know the mysteries, man. You know, it was only given to a select group. Not every group of that's in Israel has a proper understanding. Man, there's only a select group. You know, talking about the fucking disciples, man, which again are the symbolic for the elect in this time. Which, yeah, we believe that GMS is the only group that has the proper understanding, the full understanding of the scriptures, man. You know, I very well believe majority of the elect men, the elect prophets are going to come out of GMS, man. You know, there might be, you know, some other prophets, you know, that are in these other groups that, you know, if they don't repent, they're going to get destroyed. But if they repent, they're going to come out of those groups and become true prophets, man. You know, and even then you got prophets that are not even within GMS, you know, that are pushing that have the same doctrine as GMS, man. You know, that very well could be part of the elect, man. You know. Yeah, but I do believe the majority of the true prophets are going to come out of the camp of GMS, man. You know?
Yeah, I remember brother. I think that the brother's name is Amon, and he had made a video a while ago, man. You know, talking about a dream that he had, and in the dream, you know, he had saw different chariots, all different colors and shapes and forms,
right? And
the names written on the chariots were the names of different camps. You know, the apostles, GMS LA, GMS Bay. Las Vegas, all these different camps and names of the men. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So and that's another thing too, is Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the angels know who they're coming to get.
Right.
Okay, it's not like they're gonna have to scramble last second. No, they know exactly where you're gonna be.
Yep.
All right, at that given moment.
Yeah.
You see, so that's another thing to think about too. We understand the destruction that's coming, and it's a great destruction, man.
Yeah.
All right, and brothers have had dreams about it, and when you go and meditate on it, it's terrifying, man. That's why I'm saying, as whereas Noah, man, being moved with fear, to do the things that are pleasing to the Lord, so we could obtain mercy.
Yeah.
That's coming. I got a good precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Going back to what the brother was saying, man. Hey, not everybody's gonna get this. Okay, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 13. But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren,
right,
beloved of the Lord,
right,
because the Most High hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation,
right,
through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth.
Hey, well, doesn't it say in Jeremiah, the 1st chapter, that he was ordained in the womb, to become a prophet unto the nations, man?
Yeah.
Come on, man. He was ordained in the womb, man, before he was even born, man. The Lord Yahweh Shem Shah had anointed him with the Spirit to be able to go out here and do his will, man. And guess what, man? The scriptures tell you in Daniel's that we're going to stand in our lots in the end of days, man. We're standing in our lots, man. We were called, we were predestinated to preach this word, and we were called and predestinated to believe in the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah. Lord will is written that we will endure to the end, man. Matthew 24:13, he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And we know that the elect are the only ones that are going to be saved from the destruction to come, man. You got Christians out here talking about, oh, I'm saved. Okay, well, if you're saved already, when the destruction comes, I want to see you in a chariot.
Yeah, you're saved, but you don't even know about what's coming, man.
Yeah.
You're saved, but you don't even know what the Lord's name is.
Right.
You're saved, but you don't even know what nationality you are. Still calling yourself white, you still calling yourself black. I mean, come on, man.
You ain't gonna be in no damn chariot, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be delivered, man. You think you're saved already, man. Well, if you're saved already, okay, cool. When destruction comes, get yourself in the damn chariot.
Yeah. You should be able to just, hey, when them chariots come, you got people trying to jump in them beams, and it's gonna be like a force where they're gonna get backed out.
Either that, or they're gonna fucking disintegrate.
Pulverized, man.
Who playing, man? Beat me up.
Come on, beat me up, man. Hey, he's done for, man.
Fuck, man, these people
are scary.
Yeah, it is, man. We joke around and stuff, but it's serious, man.
Serious business, man. It's nothing to play around with, man.
This we're out here. The scriptures. What does it say in I think it was Psalms 115 or something like that, or Psalms 119. Where it says, I believe, therefore I have spoken. Yeah, King David said that, man. And guess what? We believe, as well as fears. That's why we're out here speaking this truth, man. Trying to warn our people as the Lord Yahweh told us to do. You so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, those that are on this side, man. We're trying to bid y'all to the marriage, man. We're trying to get y'all to be delivered, man. But hey, we already have the understanding that only 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed on this side, man, because they don't want to get it.
Yeah. And that's why you really can't even be mad, too much at Jake when you see this shit, because again, before the foundation of the world, from the beginning, the Most High chose Lord within us, to believe in this truth and to be sanctified through the Spirit. I got that scripture quotes to 2 Corinthians 4:13. Yeah. We having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believe and therefore have I spoken. We also believe and therefore speak. Yeah. We say what we mean, and we mean what we say. And everything we're telling y'all brothers, man, and you sisters, what I'm saying, we're also doing it, man. We're trying to read and study, all right, and pray as much as possible, man, and do the work of Yahweh, as it says in 1 Corinthians 15, chapter 58 verse, man. Always abounding in the work of the Lord, man, being steadfast and unmovable. For as much as you know that your work in the Lord is not in vain. See that? So we understand that, that the work we're putting forth, although we may not get, an instant prize or an instant reward, we understand that reward is coming, as it says in the Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, man. That the righteous live forevermore, and their reward is with the Most High. See that? So our reward is coming, man. We're not worried about, worldly gain or anything like that, because, the riches that we're going to get, all right, are never going to fade away. All right, the world that we're gonna live in is never gonna, it's not gonna be in wickedness. It's gonna be governed in righteousness with the word being the standard.
Yeah, just to add in there as well. I quoted I said it was Psalm 15, Psalm 116 and 10, where King David said, "I believe therefore I've been spoken, I was greatly afflicted." But yeah, man, we believe, we know that this is the truth, man. And we're constantly talking about that video that Elder Kazak, from GMS Mississippi did, talking about we beyond belief because we know this is the truth, man.
Beyond know.
This
is who we are.
Yeah.
At this point, everything we're doing, man, it's really also the mercy and the grace we help us outside. This is who we are, man. We're living in our lust, just as well as everybody else in these last days, man.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man. And Lord will, we can be delivered, man. We're getting the hell up out of here. And Lord will, if this word resonates with you, man, and you need to come out to your nearest camp, man, and begin to learn, man. Continue to watch the videos. Come out to the camp, make your body a living sacrifice of Lord Yahweh Shai, man. because you coming out there on the highways and byways, you coming out there learning and sacrificing your time for the Lord Yahweh Shai is proving your faith, man. And again, 2/3 of our people, they don't have, the eyes to see and the ears to hear because they don't have faith, man.
Yeah.
In this world, if you don't hear it and you don't see it, then there's no belief in it. But belief in this world, seeing is believing, hearing is believing. Well, scriptures say that blessed is he that hath not seen and yet believe, man. John 20:29, man. And guess what, man? We haven't seen the kingdom. We haven't seen the Yahweh Shai. We haven't seen the deliverance yet. We believe, man. And that's true faith, man. Faith is a strong belief in the divine presence, man.
Yeah.
And that's Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. So if you truly believe, you truly worship the Lord Yahweh Shai, right, in truth and in sincerity, and you need to come out to your nearest camp, man. And you need to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man.
Yeah, get involved, man, as much as you can. Because everybody's gonna have to give an account. The things they did in their life. You don't understand before you how about Shai, and he pulls up your whole life and past lives too, and he's asking you why you did this, why did you say that, why did you do this, that, buddy, man? Why did you offend him? Why you know what I mean? What are you gonna say to the Lord, man? He's gonna ask, why did you deny me on the earth? Didn't you know that if you deny me on earth, I'll deny you before my Father? Depart from me, you worker of iniquity.
Right?
These people are going to get told that. There's not going to be nothing that they're going to be able to do.
Nothing.
Because it was written for them to do those things so that judgment can come.
Right.
Lord, we're part of that script where, the heroes, the good guys, make it.
Yeah, man. We don't want to die on this side, man. We want to be delivered, man, because what's coming after deliverance is nothing but pure fucking beauty for us, man. Nothing but pure relaxation. We're not going to get just delivered to escape the fucking bullshit and to get placed back down here in the same body to live the same fucking life, man. It's not gonna happen, man. We're gonna get delivered and put in new bodies, spiritual bodies, just like Yahweh Shai, saying that our bodies shall be fashioned like unto his glorious body, man. We're gonna have spiritual bodies as well, man, just like Yahweh Shai, man. And if it says that we're gonna be like him, guess what? The scriptures tell you that he lived forevermore. Meaning we're gonna live forevermore, man. And we're gonna be able to enjoy the work. We're gonna be able to enjoy the things that Lord Yahweh had created for us, man.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be nothing but rest. It's gonna be nothing but beauty. It's gonna be nothing but paradise, man. As it's quoted in as it says in 2 Ezra the 8th chapter, around the 52nd or 51st to the 53rd verse, man. It's gonna be nothing but paradise, man. The scriptures tell you that paradise is open unto you and rest is allowed, man. We can't rest here, man. That's why we're out here, fulfilling Hebrews the 4th chapter, the 11th verse, man. Laboring to enter into that rest, man. That's right, bro.
Yeah, Con. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16, and it reads, "For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel."
Hey, man, it's not gonna be no cuckoo. No, man, it's gonna be a you know what I mean? A scream, man. It's gonna be a whole, you know what I mean? Man, it's gonna shake the earth, man.
All the anger the Lord has, man. You say that our thoughts are like his thoughts.
Right.
So can you imagine how he feels, man? Seeing our people, man, that he died for, just completely gone, just doing wickedness. And then, like there was a video of, me and the brother are watching, with this Jake dad, man, his little, like 6-7-year-old girl, and she was twerking on him, man.
Yeah.
And the mom was filming the shit. Places, like it says, that wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Probably seeing different plagues and famines and pestilences and earthquakes and upwards of the people is because the wickedness is polluting the earth, and the Lord's visiting this place, man.
Yeah.
And here soon, the Hawashai is physically going to visit this place.
Well, I mean, right now, the Spirit of the Lord's here, man, because it tells you in the same chapter, or on the 8th verse, it tells you that what? The Lord Yahweh Shem Shah will hold his tongue no more
as touching their wickedness.
As touching their wickedness, man. Well, guess what? The Lord Yahweh Shem Shah is speaking. He's telling you people, hey, you're doing some wicked ass shit, man. He's having his prophets warn the people of what's going, that the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah is angry. He's about to come down with that anger, man. Yeah. But you people don't want to listen. You people don't care, man. You got a lot of these kids, man. These younger people, they don't even listen to their parents when they're upset. How much more these older folks listening to the prophets out here telling them, hey, your heavenly father's upset, man. And those people that don't listen, hey, you're bastards, man. Because the Lord Yahweh Shemashai ain't dealing with y'all, man. He's dealing with those that are gonna listen, man. Those that are gonna take heed, to the words that are gonna be spoken, man. The Most High has a favorite out of his children, which is the Israelites. He has a favorite out of those, man. Just like, hey, parents, whether they want to admit it or not, they have a favorite child, man. A child that helps around, helps them out more. A child that listens more. Right. Still, man, Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, man, he's getting rid of those children that don't want to listen.
Yeah, because Sirach, the 35th chapter pretty much highlights that, man. It says, he that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor.
Yeah.
So you're favored, man, if you're serving the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to the best of your ability, man. Why should he favor somebody who doesn't care about him? Why should he care about anybody who just completely disobeys him, man?
Right.
And disobedience brings forth judgment. And obedience brings forth a reward in life.
Well, it tells you rebellion, which is disobedience, as a sin of witchcraft, man. With sin, the wages of sin is death, man. So hey, you people being like that, you're gonna have to be put to death, man.
Yeah, and a witch, what you supposed to do to a witch? Supposed to burn her, man.
Right.
And the 2/3 of our people, again, all that are proud and all that do wickedly in Malachi 4:1 are gonna be burnt up, man, when our Lord comes.
Burnt the fuck
okay,
up.
These people in the world are ready for it. They smile, they go to these little gift shops and antique stores, all right, you know what I'm saying? But they don't take into account, all right, the great day of the Lord that hasteneth greatly.
Yeah.
All right, and that's being accomplished by the prophets too, man. Coming out here and crying out to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right.
Hey, this is hastening the day of the Lord as well.
Right.
Because the more that the prophets come out, the more that things start to happen, man.
Yeah.
Things start to change as well as the times. That's why, hey, man, that's why you got to get right. But again, the Lord is going to come. He's going to deliver those that wait, those that kept the faith, those that kept the vision, man. Didn't lose sight of what was important. 1 Thessalonians 4:16, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel,
right,
and with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead in Hamashiach Yahushai shall rise first.
Right.
Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord.
In the clouds of the chariots, man.
What are you talking about? See, I saw pictures a while ago. They literally had Cesar Borgia being beamed up in the chariot, man. It's like, people, because it's just obvious. It's like, oh, it's just actual cloud. Come on, man. These damn Christians they're just simply retarded, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
They haven't been given the oil,
Yeah.
It says, and then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with him in the clouds. When you go into that word caught up, it goes into snatched away. Woo! Snatched away or claimed for oneself. And what Yahweh I say, man? John the 14th chapter. That I go away, to prepare a place for you. But when I come again, I will receive you unto myself.
Right.
That where I am, there you may be also. And I love that scripture, man, because Yahweh promised that. That was a promise that I will come again and get you out of here.
Yeah.
Right, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. You see, the righteous are scarcely saved. Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? You're gonna appear in the fire, man. It says to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord.
Yeah.
Wherefore comfort one another with these words. We're always gonna be with our Lord again, man. We're not gonna have to, long to see him. We're gonna see him. We're gonna physically look at him, man. He's gonna look at us. And Lord willing, we be of those elect in that time of Revelation, the 15th chapter coming to pass. What Apostle John saw on the island of Patmos was a vision of the elect being beamed up and then looking over the destruction of America, Babylon the Great, and the fathership above the firmament, man. That's what Apostle John saw. He saw the elect gaining the victory, all right, and singing the song of Moses, which is the song of victory that our ancestors sung when they were delivered out of the land of Egypt, man, from the hand of Pharaoh and his men that pursued after them. See that? That's going to be a beautiful day, man. That's what we long for.
Yeah.
You know, and all these things that are happening in the world are beating up, are building up to us meeting the Lord and being with Him forevermore, man.
Right.
You know, that's why it says comfort one another with these words. That should comfort you, man.
Yep.
If it doesn't comfort you to hear that the Lord is going to be joined together with you again, then you're not in the right spirit, man.
Right.
We can't wait to see it. Like I said, man, though you see not, you rejoice and love Him with joy unspeakable and full of glory. We haven't seen how we shine, but our spirits, man, our spirits are connected to Him. And we can't wait to see Him, man. As well as the other brothers and sisters that make Him. Because that's a true family. Tabernacle of David that's being raised up in these last days, man. You know? It's like,
man, wicked, man. You got a whole demon with horns going back.
Because he is a demon. These are always people who are demons, man. You know? It's land of darkness.
Yeah, man. But this place is going to be destroyed, man. You can't wait. You know, we need this place to be destroyed, man. You know, scriptures tell you that, you know what I mean, rise and depart, for this is not your rest. You know, for it is polluted, it will destroy you with the store pollution, man. You know, this place is destroying us, man. Our bodies are constantly aching. Our bodies are literally perishing as we're standing here, man. You know?
Right.
We're literally dying. As soon as we start being born in this world, man, our bodies start to decay. Our bodies start to tear down. You know, we're never going to be able to reach the full potential of what the Lord Yahweh Shai has for us, man. You know, so we have to get the hell up out of here, man. You know, and matter of fact, let's drive second into the 4th chapter. I think it's the 26th or 27, maybe even the 28th verse, man. You know, because this place is a place of where evil is sown in the earth, man. Yeah, 4 is before in the.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, 28, 29.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4.
It's like, I need to finish my point. But yeah, this place is where the evil is sown, man. That's why this is a sinful kingdom, man. You know, and for the kingdom to be brought forth, this place has to be destroyed, man. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra, chapter 4, and verse 28, and it reads, "But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee.
Right.
For the evil is sown."
Right. The evil is sown in this place, man. You know, you're constantly seeing wickedness being increased in the earth every single freaking day, man. You know, homosexuality, you know, committing adultery. You got like the brother brought up earlier, man, that the little girl twerking on her own fucking daddy, man. You know, mama recording the fucking video, man. You got all this shit, man. You know, and the Lord Yahweh Shai gives you a clear picture. You got homosexuality right here in front of us, man. You know. Hey, that is what it is, man. They're gonna be destroyed by the Lord Yahweh Shai. Bitch, gonna flip us off, man. That's okay.
That's all right, man.
You gonna be destroyed?
Ahead.
I ain't mad at you. That's your lot. That's your lot. I ain't mad at you. You know, just know that the Lord Yahweh Shai ain't with you. You know that it is what it is, man. You know, the Lord Yahweh Shai gives you clear, you know, what is it? In person, you know,
living example.
Yeah, living examples. Slack you, bro. That's water. You know, living examples of the iniquity that He's going to destroy, man. You know?
Crazy, man.
This place, that's the evil, man. That's the wicked.
In the scripture where it says they declare their sin at Sodom,
right?
People do this shit openly, man.
And they know it's wrong, man.
They know it's wrong, man.
These people are fucking, man. These people got to be destroyed, man. Go ahead, man.
2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee.
Right.
For the evil is sown,
right.
But the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Right, man. The destruction ain't here yet, man. You got people constantly doing whatever the hell they want to do, man. You know, this is why this place got to be destroyed, man. There should be limits, there should be boundaries, there should be rules. But this is a place of no rules. This is a simple ass kingdom, man. This is a simple place, man. You know, as I said, the brother quoted it, man. A land without order, man. You know, order is rules. Order is, you know, a limit, man. You can't go past that, man. Otherwise, there's going to be consequences.
Yeah, Isaiah 5 and 20, man. You know, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Right,
man. Put light for darkness, man. Called bitter for sweet.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down,
right,
And if the place where the evil is sown pass not away,
right?
then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Right. So this place has to be destroyed, man. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Really, it's the only question you should ask is when. When, you know? And we can't give you that answer. All we can tell you is, guess what? There's signs that tell you that we're in the last days, that the time is coming, is soon to come, man.
Get ready, man.
Get ready, man. That's why you need to get right, man, or get left, man. You know? And this place has to be destroyed, man. All the wickedness, all the evil that is sown here in the earth, that is ultimately, promoting here in this fucking simple ass place, man, has to be destroyed, man. And the man that promotes these things has to be taken out of power, and that's Esau fucking Edom, man. And that's what Yahushua's coming to do, man. When he comes in that great glory that's gonna cover the earth or cover the heavens, man. What is he going to come do? 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 24, man. He's going to come and cast down all rule, power, and authority, starting with Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white men, as well as these other nations, man. He's going to take them out of fucking power, beginning with these fucking wicked-ass elites, and take them all out of power, man. You know? And put them motherfuckers right into captivity. He that leads into captivity shall go into captivity, man. Then here's the patience and the faith of the saints. You know, because we can't wait, man. We can't wait to put you damn devils in captivity, man.
That's where you belong, man.
That's literally where you belong. In Ecclesiastes 10:7, we've seen servants upon horseback and princes upon foot.
Yeah.
We're meant to be on them damn horseback, man. We're meant to be above you damn devils, man. Hey, but that's okay. That time is coming soon, man. We can wait. We can wait. You got precept?
Yeah, Con, go right into what I got.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37. 37 and verse 34, and it reads, wait on the Lord,
right,
and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land.
Right.
When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it.
Right, man. We're gonna see this shit, man. And Lord, will we be part of the elect? And we're gonna be standing in those chariots, watching the destruction, watching the downfall of these wicked ass people, man.
Oh, Lord, how about you?
Oh, Lord, y'all about you outside. What are y'all about you outside, man?
Perfectly, man.
Yeah, man. We can't wait to see this motherfucking place go down, man.
That's good for you.
Go ahead.
Verse 35, I have seen the wicked in great power.
Right, great power, man. Esau Edom beginning with the elites, man. They're in great power right now, man. They're in that power seat. Go ahead.
And spreading himself like a green bay tree.
Right, man. Go ahead, man.
Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I saw him, but he could not be found.
Right.
Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright. For the end of that man is peace.
Yeah.
But the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off.
Right, man. They're gonna be destroyed, man. Pure fucking destruction is coming to you, damn devil. You're gonna be consumed.
Yeah. Consumed, man. You just hate what is so apart, man.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Verse 39, but the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord.
Right.
He is their strength in the time of trouble.
Right.
And the Lord shall help them and deliver them.
Right.
He shall deliver them from the wicked.
From the wicked, man. So we're gonna be delivered out of this wicked ass fucking place, man. We're not gonna have to deal with this shit, you know. And soon the Lord Yahweh Shemel is gonna put us, you know, he's gonna establish that second covenant within us, man.
That's right.
You know, and we're not gonna know evil, man. We're not gonna know unrighteousness, man. We're gonna know nothing but righteousness and goodness, man, and holiness.
All the days of our life, man.
All the days of our life, man. You know, he said he'll make us see eternal excellency, man. Woo! And we've been put to shame our entire lives, man.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be done away with, man. We ain't gonna have to deal with this shit, man. Lord, will we be part of the elect? And we're gonna be delivered, man. We're gonna be put in righteousness, man. We're gonna be put on top. We're gonna be made rulers, man. We're gonna judge the nation. We're gonna judge the nation with a rod of iron, man. Rule the nation with a rod of iron, man. Right. You know, that's what's coming to us, man. That's the green pastures that we look for, man. That's the green is being grass or the grass being green on the other side, man. You know. But man, we always got something better to look forward to, man. What do these fucking people got to look forward to, man? They got to look forward to their destruction, man. They got to look forward to seeing their destroyer coming and standing before them and destroying them, man. Yeah. Imagine how fucking scary that shit's gonna be, man. Yeah. Our flesh is gonna fucking tremble, but hey, our spirit's gonna take over, man. And we're going to stand boldly, man, in that day.
That's victory now, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem outside.
Right, man.
It says, then shall like righteous man stand in great boldness. For such as have afflicted them, made no account of the labors.
Right.
That's what we're doing now, man.
Right.
These damn devils, man, they see us. They see what we're doing. They know who we are. They know our real government names, man.
Right.
Come on, man. That's why, what I'm saying, that's why he says, count this cost. Yahweh Shai put the spirit on you. You gotta put yourself in the situation where you're gonna get persecuted, man. Is that Yahweh Shai said the servant is not greater than his Lord.
Right.
They persecuted me, they will persecute you also, man.
Right.
Do you think if they persecute Yahweh Shai, you're not gonna have to go through it? Hell no, you got to go through it, man. But that comes with brother mentioned earlier, making your body living sacrifice.
Right.
Not worrying about it, man. It's gonna happen. But if they kill us, man, nothing can separate from the love of Yahweh Shai. Faith. Not death, not famine, not angels, not principalities, powers, nor height, nor depth, nor things present, nor things to come. Nothing can separate us, man. So these devils kill us, that's okay. Because their end is still coming. And we still have next.
Right, well think about it, man. Let's put it in sports terms, man. If you got a championship coming up, man, you and your team got a championship coming up, what are you gonna do, man? You're gonna sacrifice a week before to train as hard as you ever could, so that way you can win that championship, man. Now, if you sit on your fucking ass and you don't do shit for the championship, just thinking you're gonna ultimately win, and guess what, man? You're never gonna be able to win that championship. You never trained hard enough, man. You didn't put forth that effort, man. You weren't sitting there being diligent to see, okay, is there something I can work on that I'm not too good at? This, that, and the third. So that way you can excel. Because once you excel, once you overcome, once you win that game, and guess what? At the end of the season, you got the victory. Now you can sit there and relax, man.
Yeah, not yet. All the work you did.
Yeah, if you lose, now you got to take that whole off season to go and say, fuck, we lost. What did we do wrong? We as a team need to fix it. If not, if it was just me, I need to take all season to get rid of that. So that way when next year comes, we can sit there and hammer that shit out. I already fixed it. We're gonna win this next season, man. And guess what? There is not a next season. There's not. No, this is the last season that's coming. It's the last generation that's gonna happen, man. Our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, is coming in this generation, man. Whether you want to believe it or not, he's coming in this generation. There's no more generations. There's no more season. You're not going to have another time where you can be diligent. You're not going to have another time where you can put forth the effort to serve the Lord Yahweh Shem outside, man. We're in the last days. If you don't get this shit right now, your ass is done. You're done. You don't get another chance, man. So what should you be doing now, man? What kind of mentality should you be having in this time, man? You should be having the mentality of, I'm going to go hard. I'm going to practice as hard as I can. Because that's what we're doing. We're rehearsing the righteous acts, man. Serving the Lord Yahweh Shem outside. And this might be your first time you might have celebrated the Day of Atonement. Might have been the first time that you celebrated the Passover. It might have been the first time. And you didn't do it correctly as it was done in the ancient times, man. Because we're just coming into our power, man. But what do? You practice and rehearse the righteous acts, Judges 5:11. So that way the next time you do it better than you did the last time. And the next time you do it better than you did the last time. Eventually you're gonna do it perfectly, man. So you just gonna sit on your fucking ass? Hell no, man. We're gonna take this time to serve our Lord Yahweh Shem outside, man. And eventually be perfect, man. And eventually get it right, man. We're tired of being wrong, man. We're tired of motherfuckers doing shit wrong, man.
Because look where it's got us, man. Look where we're standing.
Fucking nowhere, man.
Stranger's land, man. We're really just our land, but it was stolen by our enemies. Now we have to suffer all the different unrighteous decrees that are set up. We have to work. We have to do all this bullshit, man. That time is coming to an end, man. Because our iniquity is accomplished. Pursuing the Lamentations, the 4th chapter. I got to preach this the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5 and verse 7.
Yeah.
It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Right, man. Don't be lazy, man. You ain't got too much time left.
I'm sure.
Right, man. Go ahead. And you got the prophets out there praying for fewer days, man. Shortening that time. And the spirit's coming out so heavy, you got Esau motherfucker over here trying to goddamn. Hey, but guess what, man? The words of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai are stronger and louder than that fucking goddamn piece of metal. Come on, man. Let's get it.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord,
Right?
and put not off from day to day.
Right, man. Don't be lazy. Don't be slothful, man. A slothful man is likened unto a fucking dunghill. According to the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
Right?
And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Right, man. When you think not, that day is gonna come upon you, and you gonna be destroyed, man. You gonna be destroyed. When you think you all good, when you think you know what I mean, you cool, calm, and collected. You know, I got money, I got a car, I got a house, you know, I got kids. This and the third, I got a little bit, I can flash my money. Hey, guess what? The Lord, y'all must smell, so I gonna come and take that shit away from you, man. And your fucking life, man. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Right?
But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Right, but you think not, man. These people were marrying, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage, and that shit came upon them unawares, man. Go ahead.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Right?
And knew not until the flood came.
And knew not until the flood came, man. They're completely fucking oblivious, man. You know, weren't even watching, weren't even paying attention. We're walking circumspectly, man. You know, redeeming the time, measuring out the time diligently in itself, man. You know, they weren't doing none of that shit, man. They weren't watching, you know. Go ahead.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away.
Right, destroyed them, man. Go ahead.
So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Right. Right, man. And hey, the time of Noah, man, all those people were destroyed and a remnant was left, man. And the same is going to be in this time, man, here in America, man. You know, there's only going to be a remnant left here in America, man.
He goes on to say that too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 40. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left.
Right, man.
Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left.
Right.
Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord do come.
Right, you know not what hour, man. Go ahead.
But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come,
right,
he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up.
And those good men are the prophets, man. You know, starting with the prophets on down to the rest of the elect, man. They're out here watching, man. They're out here paying attention. You know, everybody else ain't watching, man. So therefore, and guess what, man? Just as the text says in Joel the 2nd chapter, it tells you what, man, those ICBM nuclear missiles are gonna enter into the window of the house of these people, man. You know, gonna creep into that window and destroy these motherfuckers, man. You know, roughly paraphrasing Joel the 2nd chapter, man. You know, so it's gonna hit you people unawares, man. You people ain't gonna know. You know, yeah, they gonna smack you right in the back of your head. Bam! You know what I mean?
Right.
People ain't gonna, yeah, man. When you walk in and somebody, you know, let's say you're riding a bike, man. You're riding on the road, man, and you go to cross the road and you get hit with a car. Boom. Did you already suspect that car was gonna hit you? No, you fucking did it, man. You didn't know that car was gonna hit you, man. So it's gonna hit you, bam. And guess what? You people are gonna die. Yeah. That car is the destruction, and you on that bike is your fantasy world, man. Mm-hmm. Just as you gonna die, that bike is gonna be crumpled, man.
Yeah, right along with you in it.
Right along, man. And that car ain't gonna be scathed at all. Your bike gonna be destroyed. Your bones is gonna be broken the fuck up. You know, might even turn to dust, and you just gonna die, man, from all that, the power of that vehicle hitting you, man. You know? Yeah.
A little more too.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Verse 44. It reads, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant,
right,
whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season.
Right.
Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Meaning serving the Lord, man, making his body a living sacrifice, proving his faith, you know, doing what needs to be done in order to get the hell up out of this place.
Much is given, much is required, man.
Right, man.
It reads, verse 47, verily I say unto you that he shall make him ruler over all his goods.
Right.
But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, right, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Right, man. Destruction, man. It's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna be bad for you, man. It's gonna be bad for you motherfuckers, man. So, hey, Shawty got a motherfucker. You know, but it is what it is, man. You know, hey, but that's it, man. You know, that's what's coming, man. And for you people that ain't watching, hey, this is what's gonna come for you too, man. You know, and really it's gonna come upon 2/3 of our people, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as well as the rest of you other nations that are buying here in America, man. You know, so unless you got something else, bro.
I got one more quick.
Yeah, let's grab that.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Right.
Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as a chaff,
right.
Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth,
right,
which have brought his judgment.
Right.
Seek righteousness, man. Scripture say that riches profit not a day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. Okay? It says, seek righteousness, seek meekness, it may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. All right, like it says in Isaiah 26 chapter and 10th verse, man, come my people and enter out into thy chambers, man. You know, until the indignation of the Lord be overpassed. And that's supposed to be going into the elect being beamed up into those chariots, man. Or into those chambers that it's referencing to. Okay? See that? We want to be hit that day because, you know, the anger that the Lord has for the wickedness of this world, the wickedness of the people, you're not going to want to be in the way, as Elder Apostle Rimlock has said one time, man. All that pent up energy that he has, and it's going to be unleashed without any barrier and without any, you know, body pulling it back. Come on, man. You know, that's why he says, seek meekness, seek righteousness, and make peace shall be hid that day. And you're going to be hid by going up. That's the only way to go, man. You're not going to be able to run nowhere. You know, even these elites that are going to be in those underground bunkers, man, when the elect men get changed, come down off them ships, man, they're going to take them damn elites off from those underground bunkers and put them in shackles. You know? So, hey, man, like I said, seek the Lord while he may be found and call upon him while he is there, for the time is now, written in Revelation 1 and 3, the time is at hand. You know, there's no time to waste. You see? You got anything else you want to say?
All I said, man, you know, hey, do what you got to do, man. If you ain't doing what you need to do, hey, you ain't doing the right thing, man. So with that, we want to give all praise, honor, glory to Hey, double honors to the other apostles, the other bishops, upgrade millstone, move very well, very beautifully. Double citation to the Akim out here pushing his gospel and sincerity, to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh Washington outside. Peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect scattered abroad. May the election Yahweh Washington outside of the houses. I want to say, Shalom, from Yahweh and above all, Shalom. Stay strong.